There you go. Can you hear me?
Now I can.
All right. Where you? You at home?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. And
How was your class?
this house, not the one straight from my house.
Right.
This one is on
Yep.
sale for 380.
Okay.
It's a 1,500 square feet.
Uh-huh.
I think I can negotiate down 360. I showed to 3 clients Saturday.
Awesome. 3 different clients?
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
2
awesome.
of them already said no. One is a possible. But he gonna compare that between a Lockhart investment room,
Got
J.R.
it.
Horton, 6%. That'll be awesome. But
Oh, yeah,
we'll
that's
see.
so great.
Yeah.
Do you know why they said no?
Yes. The first one was my good friend.
Okay.
There's 2 killer. Number 1, there's no master bedroom downstairs, and she wanted for her mom. Her mom is 70 some. That's number
Okay.
1 killer. Number 2, the AC unit is upstairs with a 3 bedroom. It's very noisy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a done. Yeah. The second person was he is dating a girlfriend from Houston who is also a realtor and is planning to buy a mansion with their future. So he, even though he has 300K cash, this is a
Mm-hmm.
black guy.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot make the decision by himself.
This is your guy, Michael Jackson, that you just closed with,
No,
or somebody else?
no, somebody else. Somebody else.
So how are you getting all of your people to this property? Because it sounds like you've shown 3 people, which is really good for a property just
They
coming
all
out.
know where do I live. They all come to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. That's good. So you said you wanted to farm this area. So let's start by asking, like, what happened at the class last week, or this week? What did you learn?
Last Wednesday was about listing,
Okay.
and last Thursday is about buyer side, buyer rep, buyer contract, and a lot of resources they shared, and I gonna summarize, and I'll share with Bob and Warren. Yeah.
Did they show you anything about farming?
No.
And you're still going later this week, right? You have 2 more?
Yes. So will be this Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're going to talk about farming
Mhm.
as one of them at one of the
Mhm.
GRI classes, but I just wanted to see where your mind was at, because at the end of the day, open houses are a form of farming. That's one
Okay.
form, but there are a lot of forms of farming. That's really
Okay.
it. Like, there are so many ways to farm a neighborhood.
You know what?
Yeah.
You just reminded me. I can ask the listing agent, hey, do you want me to open an open house for you?
100%. And you don't have to go anywhere.
Wonderful.
I know. And if you can keep doing them in the same neighborhood,
Yeah.
eventually everybody will see your signs in that neighborhood.
Well, by the way, we cannot have signs. They will just see
Okay.
my face, and
Well,
I'll
they'll
have
see your
my.
face and they'll get to know you. And if she says no, or they say no in this
Mhm.
neighborhood, even if you did the one across the street,
Mhm.
it's still a lot of people, and you can say, hey, I've got this other one right over here.
Cool. Yeah. Wonderful. That's awesome. I just came up with this idea as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so many mosquitoes. I'm going inside. Hold on. Oh my God.
So I think that's kind of part of what to talk about is what are the bullets that you need so that you can run with those for your farming for this area. If you really
Okay.
want to focus on this area, it's really easy to do. We just have to think about what are the handful of things that you're going to commit to. It's all about commitment, right? One of them is open houses less than half a mile.
Okay.
Really important. Less than half a mile away from you.
I'm taking note.
So that's the first one.
Less than half a mile. Okay.
Yeah, it's important. Obviously, in the neighborhood is better, but you might not be able to get in the neighborhood, or there might not be listings. It's a smaller neighborhood. So if you could be just outside of the neighborhood, other people are going to start asking. And what it does is, if you do that, depending on what you put on social media, it'll still be in this area because you'll really know that area. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, are you willing to spend any money on ads? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. If you are, I would figure out how to do YouTube and or Facebook ads within half a mile of that neighborhood. You don't have to spend a lot, though. I would say no more than, like, $100 a month or so. Like, you don't have to spend a lot because you're just trying to get a little bit of your name out there, you're not expecting people to look at the ads and say, I want to work with Leah. That costs a lot of money. You don't need to spend a lot of money on that. Okay. So that's the second thing, is if you want to do ads. But the third thing is you don't actually have to do ads if you do the third and the fourth thing.
Okay.
The third thing is walking around anytime you're in your neighborhood with your, I don't know if it's with your kids, I don't know if you're driving around, whatever it is, if you're just in the park, if you're just sitting outside, you can walk around the neighborhood and talk about things that are in the neighborhood. So you can talk about, let's say, the hospital that's right around down the street, or like, so if you were driving or sitting at the stoplight, you can say, this hospital, what makes this great is X, Y, and Z, right? So you can talk about it and say, I love living right next to this hospital because I know if my kid gets sick, I can take them here. Hopefully I don't have to, blah, 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 blah. Or I have clients that moved into this neighborhood. I have clients that have moved into this neighborhood and the wife works at this hospital. You don't have to give names or anything, but what you do is, if you do that as a story on Facebook, on YouTube, on any of it, you put the location of the hospital.
I see.
Which, that way, anytime that story's out, people that are in the area will see it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So location, I put the hospital. I'm wanting to use like H Mart as a benchmark.
Fine. Great. Yeah. But it's not always about H Mart.
Yeah.
But you can do it at H Mart too. Every time you go to H Mart, you have to show something on the shelf. Right? Oh, I'm so glad that they got those little sticks with the chocolate. I love these from my childhood. I'm going to buy some and give them to my client who just moved into the same neighborhood that I live in. Right? The key is that you're saying it's the same neighborhood that I live in. And then when you put the location of H Mart, that shows up to people in the area.
Yeah.
So then you're targeting H Mart people without spending any money.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's the third one. And then the fourth one is you can drive around for every single active house. Every house that's active. It does not matter who's listed. Okay? All you do is you park outside. You take a picture of the front of the house, and then you put the price.
Okay.
And then you say, DM me if you want to tour it. Okay. That is it. It's not a video. It's nothing. It's just a picture of the outside, the front of the house. And at the bottom it says, and you do this on Facebook. You can do it on. It works better on Instagram because that goes to everybody. So not just to your friends, but you can do them on both. So you put it on Instagram, the picture on a story, and you say, DM me if you want to see the inside, or DM me if you want to tour it. That's it. And you do that to every single house that's active in that neighborhood. It doesn't have to all be in the same day. You can do like 2 tomorrow. You can do 1 tonight. You can do 1 on Friday. It doesn't matter. You just want to keep it going.
But I shouldn't take the picture of the listing agent, right? Their sign.
No, you're taking a picture of the front of the house, not not the sign, none of that information. It's just the front of the house, and you're just putting the price. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's
but
it.
I need to show location though, like roughly location.
That's what you're doing in Instagram. You click the location button, and then location could just be H Mart every time.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, because H Mart is a good, H Mart or Lakeline Mall. I don't know what is better. Chase Bank. What do you
You
think?
move it around. That's why I was saying you don't want to always do H Mart. You want to move it around because you want a perimeter around you.
Chase
right?
Bank.
So the first day you might do H Mart for the first 2 houses, and then tomorrow if you do 1 house, make it at Chase Bank. You do the next house, do it at the hospital. You do the next house, do it at another place. Each place is still in the area. And so now everybody who's checking in at Chase Bank, who's walking into Chase Bank, not everybody goes to H Mart. It could be, but now you're getting the Chase Bank people.
Okay.
So those are 4 things that you can do. If you do those every week consistently, you will hit so many people in your area, you won't even be able to handle it. But that's a real farm. That's the real way to farm. You have to be consistent with it. You do that for 2 months, you could be rookie of the year.
Okay. Okay.
But most people say it and they won't do it. They won't keep up on it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the
Okay.
pictures and all that sort of stuff, every single day, if you do a story every day from one of those houses and you put the price and you say, DM me if you want a tour, you'll start, it'll take a minute, it'll take a couple days, maybe even a couple weeks. You'll start getting people reaching out to you for those properties.
Okay.
Any other questions or thoughts?
Sometimes, some house, especially in my neighborhood, it's not that enticing.
Doesn't matter. Sometimes it's because that's the thing. People that are buying in your neighborhood aren't necessarily buying for how fantastic the house is. They want to live in the neighborhood.
Okay, school district.
Or the school district. And maybe they don't have the price, the $1 million price. So they're like, oh, I'm going to buy something that's 300, 400, 500,000 because it's in the school district. That's who you're going for. And then you say, hey, I know everybody on this block. I know all the houses in this area. So I'm a wonderful agent to be able to help you out. And that's all you're doing is showing pictures of these houses. You should probably go into each of them too.
Take some insight. Yeah.
No, you're not sharing those though. You're not sharing the inside photos. You need people, because if you show the inside photos, people don't need you anymore, right? You just show the outside of the house and you show the price and then say, DM me if you want a tour. Because if they want to see the inside, then they have to go to you.
Fair.
You got to give them a little bit of mystery. You can't give them everything. But once people start DMing you, that's when it gets really, really powerful.
Cool. But I don't have too many followers on my Instagram though.
Right. That's why you have to put the location. Because if you put the location of Chase Bank, everyone who goes to Chase, when they open up their stories, Instagram will show them your house that you posted. And so you'll have people either DM you or maybe start following you.
Oh, cool. And I do that on my
Your Instagram account, yeah. Now, it can't stay your personal account. Like, you got to eventually do like pictures of you walking around the area and talking about different stuff, like I said, because then it won't only be personal. It'll be personal, but they'll see real estate stuff. So it's a mix of both.
I know, because I have for Facebook and Instagram, both have a personal and a business account.
Yeah, which one are you using?
I use personal all the time.
Exactly. You never use your business account. It's a waste of space. If you're never going to use it, then there's no point in having it, right? And plus, people want to connect with you. They can see houses on Zillow. They don't need that, right? But when they see you and they see you talking about the area and they see every time you're doing an open house, it's in the area that they're looking at. Now they know that you're the expert in that area.
Cool. Yeah, and I can start that with the house in my neighborhood. The
Absolutely.
Open house, and I can do the Instagram. Yeah.
Yep. You can do all of that tomorrow, this weekend. The open house and all that this weekend. Everything else you can do today. You don't have to wait. You can take a picture of that exact house right now from your front porch. You cannot get directly in front of it. Make sure that you adjust the colors and all that. This is a great trial. You take a photo, and then for the text of the photo, you just put the price. Don't cover the sky because the sky's pretty, right? But you just put the price. Maybe you put it down at the bottom, and then a text thing under it that says, DM me if you want to see the inside.
The picture or in my Instagram?
No, it's in the Instagram on the photo.
On the photo. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a story.
Oh, it's a story. Oh,
yeah.
It's not real.
No, it's not a reel. Just a story.
Oh, okay. Got it. But it's in the picture, in the message. Because when I make story, I take video and I can add AA.
Yeah, don't do that. Not for this. You're not doing any of that. You're just doing a picture. Trust me. I know. So I learned this trick from an elite agent in Minnesota, and he did 130 deals last year just from that.
Oh.
Just from that one picture and that message. You have to be consistent, and you don't need videos and all that. That can be on your reels later. That's different. Remember, you need a handful of strategies that you can do every time. And so this is one of them, and it's easy.
So, for example, I am walking out, take a picture from my porch with that beautiful house. And if I just do share, I can message. Oh, no. I do share and done. That's it. No, I need to. Okay, it's already done. Oh, add a comment.
Are you adding it as a story? Up at the top of the story, there's text.
That's what I mean. And you said don't do that.
I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying add text that says DM me if you want to see the inside. That's what the text is.
Okay. Let me delete that one.
And then you're also using text to write the price. Maybe a different font or something.
Okay, let me delete it. Hold on. You probably see my story already. Let me delete it. How should I delete it? Cancel or delete story? Okay. Okay. Awesome. So let's see.
So you have to have the two text lines and the location. The location you can slide off of the screen. You just have to make sure that the location is pointing to something nearby your area, your home.
So I say if you want the inside and then price, right?
And then a separate line for the price, and change the font so they don't look exactly the same. But yes.
So 380, 380,000. Hold on. Well, I don't know how to change the font. I don't care. Let me see. DM me if you want to see inside. Modern color. Let's see. Stick flag is okay. Okay. And a location, right? At location. Where's the location? I didn't see location for some reason.
It's under, when you're adding photos or anything else, that's where location is.
I got the photo from my album.
Sure. But now, once you're in Instagram, you can add more things. There's text as one at the top. The next one is, I think it's some other icon, but you click on that to add a lot more stuff, like music and it's not the music one. You can add a bunch of other stuff, polls and other graphics.
I just had it, but I don't know how to do let me delete it again. And let me do one more time. So there's because I didn't do it live. That's why. Let me do it live.
Oh, you don't need to do it live.
Where there's no ad.
Yes, there is. You do not need to do it live. Trust me. I do this all the time. All you have to do.
Do it.
So I wish, actually, I'm going to show you. I want to see if I can show you on my, I'm going to show you on my phone. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go do it myself and record it and share how to do it with a photo that I've taken on my album. That way it's saved and you'll have the exact way to do it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do that and I'll send that to you. That way you have the exact method. Because I understand that me telling you.
I got it. I found the location. I put a Westwood High School.
Perfect. So because that's right around the corner from you, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. But don't leave it on the screen. Slide it off the side when you publish the story. Because they don't need to see it. Or you can leave it there. It doesn't actually matter. You could leave it there. But if there's too many things, it gets busy. And I would say you could also put music, but as you add music and all these other things, it changes who's receiving it, right? So if you put music and let's say it's cultural music, that's going to turn off other people.
Got it.
Right? So, yeah.
Okay, I think I have it. So the DM me if you want to see inside 300,000 at Westwood High School. Cool. Here. I'm going to have my first one. Let me know how you think.
Okay.
That's something I can do because I'm always.
All the time. Every day. You can do. You can even go and take a picture of all of the houses tomorrow that are active.
Yeah.
And then post them through the week. Right? That way you have a new story every day.
Yeah. I had it. Can you take a look?
I haven't seen it yet. Hold on. Did you send me a text or an Instagram?
I sent a story. Let me send you. Hold on. Ian. Do I have your Instagram? I didn't see you. Oh, sorry. I'm sent through the Realtor one. No, I want the personal one. Let me redo it. Sorry. My bad. But thank you. This is so powerful. This one thing is powerful. Now I'm more and more familiar.
But like I said, go and take a picture of all of the houses. Because what will happen is if you do any other Facebook ads or you do open houses, people are going to start seeing all of this together. And they'll be like, oh, because you can then share your Instagram. Oh yeah, anytime there's something that's active in the neighborhood, I put it on my Instagram. And here's my Instagram channel.
Yes. Awesome. I just did. Check it out.
Let's see. Yeah.
Let me mention you.
It's on your story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's so you've got the DM me if you want to see inside. 380,000. So I would put the price on there, and I would actually make that another line, and I'd put it at the top in the sky, big. So it'd be like 380,000, and then it says DM me if you want to see inside.
Oh,
See what I mean?
so I need to delete, redo all this.
No. Just make it better tomorrow.
Cool. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you're the 380 on top, and
Yeah,
then
I think on the top in really pretty, kind of like a YouTube. Like if you look at YouTube and they put the price of something or the title, it's up at the top real big.
got it.
Kind of do it like that. Because that's going to get people's attention. Oh, it's only 380,000? Wait, by Westwood? That's exactly where I wanted my kid to go next year. And all I have to do is DM her, and I can set up a showing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can change that message every time. You can say one day you can say, slide into my DMs for a tour. You can put it in Chinese. You can put it in English, and you can say, I have an open house at this house this Saturday. You can say, hit me up if you want a showing. You can say, tour for free with me. You can be really creative with that, but it's all the same work.
But can you drop those words for me? I forgot them already.
Use ChatGPT. You want to do it the way you would want to do it. You don't want to do it the way I would want to do it, right? Like I would say slide into my DMs, but if you say that, it'd be weird.
Oh, got
right?
it.
You want to say it the way that you like. Think about all the things that you like that you click on, and then take those and turn that into your language. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
What are you doing on Wednesday?
Training, remember?
It's on Wednesday and Thursday?
Yeah, I told you when you go out to vote, you need to invite me.
So I actually didn't know we were going to go, and it happened to be 100 degrees, and I just came back from East Texas. So my wife and then our friends, he was like, hey, we got to go out. It's the last day. Well, and it turned out that his wife actually fell in the water when we went to the restaurant, lost her phone. It was like the worst night.
Oh, no. Okay.
It was really bad. We had to hire a scuba diver to go and dive and get her phone.
Oh, my God.
It was really bad.
You want the data in the phone?
Oh, she lost everything. The phone doesn't work anymore, yeah. But it also had her license in there, her credit card, and all that sort of stuff. So she at least needed to get that back. And then I think she might be able to take her phone to Apple to get it replaced, I think.
That's good. That's so cool. And I think I have exam on a Thursday, so I still need to prepare for that. And Bob told me, oh, by the way, I joined A4 as a dual membership because I can get a lot of, because this GRI is offered by A4.
Yeah.
Because William Board is contract and this is business skills.
Yeah, I told you A4 seems to be better in my opinion, but I couldn't explain why.
Yeah.
I think JB told you to join Williams.
No. Everybody join A4. It's Scarlett, remember?
Yeah.
The chair, the women's realtor. So I joined this year as well. We'll see. Your membership didn't cost me too much. It's a $200 joiner fee no matter what.
Okay.
It's only $43 some for maybe the remaining year for 1 quarter, and then $50 orientation fee. That's it.
Yeah. Good.
And next year, I think maybe it's cheaper for dual membership or what? How much you pay per year for A4?
Oh, for a year? I think every 3 months it's like $550 or something.
I think a dual membership is cheaper. They only charge me $43 besides the joiner fee and the orientation.
Well, it's also prorated based on when you sign up. So that's the other part of it. So like if you sign up today, it's going to be cheaper than if you sign up in January.
I know, but I thought you said every 3 months is $550.
Right. Right. So the total year is like 1,500 and some change, maybe for the entire year.
But that's not including MLS and the Supra.
No, that includes everything. I get MLS, I get Supra, I get rentals. I also pay Tree Pack to fight for realtor benefits, and I get ABOR access. I get all of it, and classes in ABOR.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to go to the Wilmington women, but we'll see. And I haven't write to Michael yet. I should, because about have him to consider me, nominate me as the rookie of the year.
Well, you have to know what that means and how many rookies there have been, right? Or like what other people who are first year, what they've been doing. So maybe ask him, say, hey, Michael, I think I might be a great contender for rookie of the year. Can you tell me where I stand? Because there might be another agent that we don't know about that did 50 deals already in their first year. We don't know that. There might not be. You might be the best right now. We don't know. Because this is across all of Texas, all the different brokers. Some people cheat, right? Like some people already have an apartment complex, and so they'll get 100 leases because they just listed an apartment complex, and they'll still get rookie of the year. But at least having the nomination could be great.
Thank you so much. What's the other thing I said I want to discuss about?
We talked about farming, which we talked about.
Oh, and it also, yeah, I'm a little bit tired of showing a lot of houses, and this girl with KW says she's gonna focusing on like being the listing side. So what you just shared with me probably will be on the buyer side as well. And also I want to, so how can I be more on the listing side? And I also want to set up like a business plan with you.
Business plan is what I just told you. Those 4 things will fill your pipeline.
Okay.
That's number 1. That's huge because right now you don't have a consistent pipeline. You're just doing random things and running into people. But if you do this, now you'll be consistent. And you can say, if I do an open house every weekend, I end up with 2 unrepresented buyers. That's how you build a business plan. But you don't know that because you haven't done them consistently.
And I need help with Lofty. And Bob struggle as well.
And what's the last one?
Lofty.
Yeah, but what was the other thing you said?
Bob and I both struggle with Lofty.
Okay, I'll create a Lofty class.
Okay. Cool.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
All right. My wife just got home with groceries. I'm gonna go help her carry stuff in because you know how that is.
All right. Go ahead.
So you have the 4 things that I said to do. That if you do those consistently, what'll happen is all those people that are coming in open houses, every half of the people that are buyers are also sellers and need to list something, but they won't tell you that. A lot of people that are buying a place, they also have something to list, and they won't tell you that unless you ask the right questions. So that's how you can improve your number of listings. So if somebody comes to an open house, say, hey, what's going on? How did you find this house? Right? Was it from signs or whatever? And then do you live in the area or do you live elsewhere? Well, if they live in the area, that means there's a listing. If they live elsewhere, it's still a listing. It just might be a referral, right? You just have to learn how to script and have those conversations and capitalize on that, and you'll get more listings from it.
Okay.
Right? And then the second part is if you end up getting buyers and you don't want to take them out, refer them to another agent. And then just keep the listings for yourself.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
Easy answer. I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna text you well, I'm doing a class on Wednesday. I wish you could go to it, but you're going to a different class.
What is it? What time?
It's to get certified for special seller financing to be a referral partner. But
you have recording? Maybe I can listen to it
no,
later.
you got to go in person.
Oh, still send to me now so I know I can invite others. I can leverage it.
No, I only want it to be people that are part of our group. You, Bob, Warren, like that.
That's fine.
Right?
All right. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Thank you.
Of course. See ya.